Bruggeman will explain how Siilo is driving change from the bottom up. Let's give a warm welcome to our final speaker.
Good morning, everybody. I feel very fortunate to stand here in front of you to share our growth experiences in one of the most inert industries in the world, being healthcare. One spoiler alert, the inertness does not come from the medical professionals who live inside the system. In fact, they are the people who are stuck into this system that is reigned supreme by sales-driven software. This is what collaboration software in 2020 looks like in healthcare. It's called an electronic patient record. And it doesn't only look like it's from the 90s, it actually works as if it was from the pre-internet era. So it's no wonder that healthcare professionals take rights into their own hands and start to use their own smart devices and consumer apps to collaborate and communicate with each other. That means that massive amounts of patient information flows onto these smart devices and onto their associated cloud accounts, which is a big GDPR problem. So there's a lot of problem with confidentiality there. The first thing we did is to innovate on the product side of things. So basically, the easiest part of changing in healthcare is think about an innovative product that actually solves this issue. The other important problem to fix is basically your go-to-market strategy. Now, I took this slide from Martin Casado, who works at Andreessen Horowitz, and he coins this phenomenon, B2B growth sales. And B2B growth sales basically means that you have a bottoms-up consumer product growth strategy in place to get the product out into the enterprise, and then at a second stage, overlay B2B sales motions. Now that sounds fairly straightforward to do, but it's actually really schizophrenic to do and to experiment on. And so you have to prepare that your users are confused. Your potential customers are confused. Even your own team might be confused. And what is extremely important here is that your stakeholder, the venture capitalist partner that you're with, is not confused on this. And we've been very happy to have EQT Ventures as our partner in this. So how's Siilo doing? We have a consumer messenger app-like experience for the healthcare professionals. They kind of like it. This is what our monthly active user growth looks like at 200,000 users. This is what our retention graph looks like, indicating that there's product market fit. And this is what our engagement levels look like. And they've been growing as the platform is growing, meaning that there are actually network effects in place. Now, growing is nice, and we're growing really fast into Europe, but that's not the end of it. So you also have to innovate on the revenue model. In the Netherlands, Siilo has penetrated 100% of the Dutch hospitals and also 70% of the Dutch GPs. Now, you might not notice this, but it's actually a fundamental thing that is broken in healthcare, is that information doesn't flow directly from medical specialists to GPs. And we've been very lucky to create a new revenue model. It's basically a Netflix type of model that allows GPs to get instant access to the knowledge of medical professionals in the Netherlands. And with that, I conclude there are three things you need to innovate on. First is the product, then it's your go-to-market strategy, and then it's your revenue model. Thank you very much.